Hey everyone. Welcome to this space. We are going to be speaking about the new moon in Gemini. And who did I read for yesterday? Leo. So we are going to be reading for Virgo today, or starting off with Virgo today. That's what I was trying to say. Hi, Virgo. Sun, moon, and rising signs. Sorry, y'all. We're going to be talking about the new moon in Gemini and the messages that that new moon has for you guys, what's in store for you guys, what you guys need to work on. And in these particular readings, we are going to be focusing on the spiritual and material aspects of your life that are being affected by this full moon in some way, shape, or form, and the tools that you can utilize during that full moon or that new moon phase. Okay, Virgo. So, what I'm going to be doing a little bit differently, what I'm being led to do differently, is to speak about the Western or tropical astrology, okay, and the sidereal or Eastern astrology. And both are pretty important because in Western astrology or tropical astrology, it speaks more to your existence in this physical form, material things, tangible things, pragmatic, practical things, right? Money, relationships, children, family, friends, romantic partnerships, your career, right? Your health. And then we will speak about the sidereal or the spiritual, your true existence from within, and how this moon is going to be affecting you in that way. Okay. So if you know your sidereal astrology, if you know that astrology and you know what your sign is, your sun sign, then, definitely check that reading out. But if you guys just want to stick with the Western astrology, please check your moon and or rising placements. Okay. But as I've been using as examples for those of you who may not be familiar in Vedic or in sidereal astrology, if you are in Western astrology a Virgo, then in sidereal astrology you're actually a Leo. Okay, so every single sign, every single zodiac has a message for each other. Okay, overall. Sorry about that, Virgo. I'm not really sure what happened, but we ended up shuffling your cards. Your first two cards, or first card out for this new moon in Gemini, you have Trail Shelter. Trail Shelter, card number 12. And it says, doubting a homestead's future. Doubting a homestead's shelter. Or future, I'm sorry. Doubting a homestead's future. And this is on a spiritual note. Okay, spiritual this is your spiritual plane. This is on the spiritual plane. Okay, so this is from inside of you and how this new moon is affecting you, or what you might be feeling subconsciously or consciously. So there may be some energy surrounding your home, because we're only talking about energy. There may be some energies, Virgo, surrounding your home. Maybe there are some energies spiritually that you might be feeling. You could be feeling this emotionally as well, where you're not really 100% sure if a place you call home or if a relationship that you expected to feel safe in is actually safe anymore. Or was it ever safe to begin with? Depends on the situation. You're kind of feeling like, do I belong here anymore? Is what I've built going to thrive for the long term? That's what I'm getting here for you, Virgo. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to find something to maybe prop this card up a little bit, but that's okay. We'll leave it there. Bottom of the deck, you receive the Black Bear. Receive the Black Bear. I don't know if you guys can really see that because it's kind of like foggy. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's okay. But the Black Bear, it says underestimating an untamed familiar. So you may have bitten off more than you can chew, Virgo, in a certain situation. Okay. You're starting to feel deep down inside or just in your heart that what you've built or what you have accepted into your heart, a relationship, maybe you moved, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a project, a career move, I don't know. But this is definitely a situation where you have become acquainted with this person, place, or thing. You've become acquainted with it, but there's this energy of not really being certain, not being sure if this is going to work out in the end. Just kind of feeling shaky, feeling like you're on shaky ground right now. That's what I'm getting. You have the number 12 and the number 54 here. I don't know if that means anything to you. Some of you guys have gotten hurt. You have, there's been some damage done to your heart or to your mind. This is something that you've built with someone or you've built on your own. I don't know, Virgo, but there's something that has been built here, something that's been created. And you thought, wow, this relationship is going to be great. This living situation, this move, the actions that you've taken, excuse me, is like you had, some of you guys had high hopes, or maybe you took a risk and you just bit off more than you can chew. Hmm. You also have the number 9 and the number 3. And you also have 333 here. So maybe you can work with those numbers. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are a life path 3. Maybe you're a life path number 9 watching this, or you are a life path number 33. Interesting. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards, Virgo, regarding your more material existence, your physical existence, your money, again, relationships, sexual relationships, friendships, maybe some big purchases that you're thinking about making, your children, your physical health. And maybe there is a physical home, like an actual home, an apartment, okay, condominium, you know, a studio, something, a car. Could be there's just, there's a lot of tangible things, right? Things that you buy, things that you use on a day-to-day basis. Co-workers, bosses, managers. as well. You know, all of the above when it comes to this physical world. So let's see Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Also, please take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, toss it out. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for this new moon in Gemini energy. What is this new moon this month wanting to speak to them about regarding their physical, tangible things in life? Their money, their relationships, their physical health. Let's see here, Virgo. Sorry, guys, my throat is a little bit scratchy for some reason. Okay, you received the waning gibbous moon, harvest, reception, and gratitude. So I'm getting the sense that material, like with your material life, as we are in the waning gibbous phase, we are moving towards the new moon, right? There is a harvest of some kind, right? There is something that you are receiving from the work that you've done during this new moon phase. So whatever work that you have, because usually harvest is, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing, but it also depends on the crops, right? How much you have left to harvest, or what yielded, what is being yielded for you to harvest. There is an energy of receiving something, Virgo, during this new moon phase. So you will be receiving something, maybe a bigger paycheck, um, a loan, a gift of money, a money gift. Maybe you'll get a gift card or something, right? Um, Maybe there's a package in the mail that you're going to receive. Receive it well, okay? Receive it with gratitude for sure. You could also be receiving some type of communication. You may get an answer about something that you've been questioning, or something that you needed to know. Some of you, maybe you're trying to either sell your home or you're trying to purchase a home here. And you guys have been feeling that maybe trying to sell your home or trying to buy a home is a little bit much. It's more than what you anticipated, right? It's not as easy as it's not easy. So what I'm getting here is that there are those of you, if this is about a home or some type of purchase of some kind, or an answer to an email, an answer to a phone call, if this is a job, you're looking for a job, or an answer, as to whether you're going to get hired or not, you will receive answers. You'll get that message for sure. But there is going to be a harvest. There is going to be a harvest for you, Virgo, for sure. And again, if you are a Leo in your sidereal astrology, meaning if you're a Virgo in Western astrology and you want to, you know, but if you, yeah, so it's like, maybe check out Leo's reading too. Okay. I don't see this as like if, for those of you who may be feeling under this new moon like something bad is going to happen, or that you're going to be disappointed. I don't think that there's anything bad happening here. That's not what I see here, Virgo, for you. Um, we also have equinox, commitment, and inter. Why can I not say this? Integration and shifts. Commitment, integration, and shifts. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why my camera is not really wanting to focus, but we make do. Stay committed, Virgo. Stay determined. Don't give up. Yes, there are doubts. Yes, maybe you bit off more than you can chew, but like, take it step by step, right? Take it little by little. There's no need to leap, right? And what's interesting, right underneath that card is you, Virgo. Yeah, you're going to be all right. And it says analytical, functional, and efficient. So, yeah, some of you, Virgo, you kind of want the answers now, or you want something to run smoothly. You feel like you've had your ducks in a row for some of you, and you're just like, okay, I have my ducks in a row. So that means that things should just be bam, 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 right? Mm-mm. Stay committed though. Just because something does not happen at the time, or even if you receive a no as an answer, that does not mean that everything that you've worked so hard for is all for naught. It does not mean that you should just quit and give up because of disappointment. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys. We're going to pull some tarot for this new moon in Gemini. This new moon. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know? So we're going to do the same thing as we did with the oracle messages. We are going to pull 3 cards from the tarot regarding your spiritual existence and how you're feeling, your emotions under this new moon. And then we're going to pull some tarot regarding your, the answers and guidance for, the more tangible aspects of your life. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards, ancestors, 3 tarot cards for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising placements for this new moon in Gemini this month, for their spiritual answers and guidance this month of the new moon in Gemini. Let's see. Gemini or Virgo. There you are, Virgo. The Hermit. You're represented by the Hermit. King of Pentacles. Okay. That's Taurus energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. You have Taurus in your chart, or there is someone involved. This could be you. This could be you actually building, building something here. You're really trying to, you guys could be building a home. You guys could be buying a home. You guys could be raising a family, whether you're male or female, but I'm getting strong masculine energy here, Virgo. So some of you guys are really getting some work done and you are committed, but you might pull yourself away for a while to kind of focus on this work, and that's fine. But don't give up. Maybe if you receive a no, or, you know, instead of a yes, maybe that's just your time to just kind of sit with yourself and just be like, okay, what more can I learn from this? What is something different that I can do? And maybe instead of asking those questions, maybe you just need to pull yourself back and just pray about it and just be like, hey, I need a little bit of help here. I need to understand, like, how I'm supposed to go about this, right? And as you remain determined, as you stay committed, Virgo, like this King of Pentacles, you will receive assistance, either from a spirit or another person. So deep down inside, yeah, you're just really feeling the need to just be quiet and just to kind of reflect on some things during this new moon this month in May. But don't, your spirit is very abundant, Virgo. Okay. Some of you guys are, you're in good health. Okay. You're in good health, or at least you try to be. So I feel like spiritually, in, within your inner being, you're okay. Stay committed, stay fervent, okay? Stay determined. Help is on the way, and there is definitely the element of air and earth is here to help you. Okay, Virgo. Um, Others of you, there is some type of angel or some type of spirit who is here to aid you along your journey. Okay. Some of you guys, I'm also getting with this Virgo card here with the lamp. This person, he has a lantern. Um, it's very wise to know when you need help and to actually ask for it, because this individual is looking for assistance. He is looking for help from inside of himself. So, in a way, that is, I look at the Hermit card as a form of meditation and prayer, not just reflection. It's someone who is willing to go into the deepest depths of themselves, or to go into the spirit realm, or to reach out to a deity, or to an ancestor or spirit guide and say, hey, I need help. Maybe you need to go within yourself, Virgo, and actually be honest with yourself and realize, okay, I think I need some help. I've definitely bit off more than I can chew. I've definitely kind of, you know, I've taken on more than I can really handle by myself, right? And that I need help. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Very beautiful. This is, like springtime, summertime, warm seasons, new ideas sprouting, right? New opportunities finally showing up in your life. It may not be a lot, right? This is like a little branch from a tree, the staff, but it has little bitty sprouts. It's not a huge branch of a tree where it has a bunch of fruit on it. It's just beginning. So it's like, what is being granted to you from the universe, from your deities, from your ancestors, what have you. They are showing you that, hey, your prayers are being heard, and we are sending you help. We are sending you what you need so that you can get what you want. But it's not always going to show up in the final form, right? With the fruit and the juiciness, the abundance, like the full harvest. This is the first harvest, right? Of this hard work that you've put in. Is the first harvest, Virgo. So it's not going to be as luscious and as grand as you would like it to be. Some plants actually don't really yield a lot right off the bat because they're young, right? But then as they get older and mature, then you start seeing the fruits. Then you start seeing how strong that plant is and how many flowers it can actually grow and how luscious it can really be. You know what I mean? All right, Virgo, let's pull 3 last cards for you guys for the more tangible and physical aspects of your lives. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors, for this new moon in Gemini. It's new moon this month in May. For their physical lives, tangible lives. Ace of Cups. Yep. You're going to be okay, Virgo. What you've worked so hard for, your cup's going to be full. Your cup's going to be full. The success that you've been thirsting for, the relationship that you want that's really going to make you happy, or the relationships, if it's just with friends, right? Your family and a significant other, with your children. It's here for you, this new moon phase. Now, will it take off during the new moon phase? Not necessarily, but it's being built up. So there is a relationship or something that your heart is attached to. If this is a project or a job, or a skill that you have, it's going to be beautiful. You're gonna feel good. It's gonna, it's gonna show up in your life finally, or it's gonna show up in your life and you're gonna recognize it. Three of Wands, there's Leo. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Leo here with the Three of Wands. Yeah, continue, be patient, Virgo. Continue to have hope. Don't don't let disappointment cause you to be less hopeful. And then we have another water energy, Cancer. We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. You have two knights here, one in the spiritual plane and one in the physical plane. So spiritually, there is an energy coming to you to aid you and to help you and to support you. And in the tangible world, there is some type of love that's approaching. And it's in the form, it could be in the form of anybody or anything. It could be your family. It could be a new friend or existing friends. It can be your romantic partner if you have one right now, or it can be a new romantic partner. It can be in the form of your job giving, really making you feel like you actually have, making you understand and showing you that you are such an asset, right? It can be in the form of your pets. It can be in the form of money flowing to you. It could be in the form of people showing you love and support through giving you or donating money, giving you money or donating money to you. And then we have the Tower. So it's like some of you guys may have gotten into an accident of some kind, or maybe there was some type of shakeup or breakup, something unexpected that happened, but it wasn't to hurt you. It wasn't, the spirit realm or the spirits surrounding you did not, your protectors did not allow that to happen just so you can be hurt. It happened because maybe you were being protected from something and pushed towards this beautiful Ace of Cups energy. So yeah, there are some things that happen out of the blue that you can't explain, but just because they're unexplainable at that time doesn't mean that they're just random. Okay. But this Tower card can also be something unexpected happening that is way better than what you anticipated. But even though it's a good thing, there may be some relationships or some things that you have to sacrifice or that need to crumble in order for you to truly experience this beautiful Ace of Cups energy. So stay committed, Virgo. Okay. Do not give up. Do not be afraid. Okay. Don't be afraid. Fear, you know, can really be the culprit of why we hold ourselves back. Okay. You're going to be fine. You're safe. Okay. Just ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to pray and say, hey, I can't do this by myself. Right. All right, guys. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Virgo.